Hi there, this is Lucas with YOGABODY and the Yoga Teachers College. Today I'm going to walk you through a tripod headstand. Tripod headstand is not part of our core YOGABODY sequences, but we do teach it in a lot of our classes, a lot of our sequences of the day, some of our freestyle classes, and it's a really good variation to know. A couple of things before you get started. You should not be doing tripod headstand if you cannot do a classic headstand. I'm going to say that again. You should not be doing tripod headstand if you cannot do a classic headstand. Tripod headstand is easier to get into, but because of the way you're situated, it's a little bit more precarious on your neck. So you want to make sure you've built the strength to do a classic headstand before you attempt the tripod headstand. In your classes as a teacher, you'll find that a lot of students want to do the tripod headstand instead of the classic headstand if they've taken some classes before. They want to do it because it's easier, not because they should be doing it. So it's a different variation. There's dozens of different hand positions and variations we can do in headstand, just a different variation. There's a lot of different things we can do with tripod headstand, but it's meant to be learned after we've mastered the classic headstand. That said, it is part of your practice competency, and you, as a teacher, need to learn it. I'll walk you through it. So how we teach our students and how we practice ourselves is we start off on our knees. We put our hands down just like we were doing a downward facing dog. And here's the tricky part. You need to put your head in front of your hands, and anytime you ask a student to do this, or anytime most teachers do this, they go right here. And what we want to do instead is put our head way out in front of our hands, because what we're looking for is a 90-degree angle between our forearm and our upper arm. In order to do that, our head needs to go way out in front of your hands, even further than you would naturally do. So first setup is 90 degrees with our arms. The second thing I'm going to do is pop my knees up onto my elbows. I'm going to wait there. And the last step is I'm going to take one leg up at a time. The other thing that's different about tripod headstand than a classic headstand is I'm more on the top of my head. In different headstand variations, there's different head placements. In this particular variation, you'd want to be more on the top of your head, right on the crown of your head. I'm going to walk you and talk you through it as I show you, and you follow along at home. Spread my fingers just like down dog. Nice wide spread of my fingers. Bring my head as far forward as I can. And then from here, I'm going to bring my knees up on top of my elbows and squeeze my heels together and pause here. And my last step is slowly bring my legs up to the sky. To come down, it's the exact same way. I bring my knees down to my elbows, my feet down onto the ground, and slowly I lower down. So that's a tripod headstand. Give that a try. If you have any questions, just let me know, and we'll talk to you very soon.